Hi guys, welcome back to our channel, the Indie Gunners. So here is me with Anushka. Anushka is appearing in our video after 4 days. She is actually very busy.
Hi. I'm back after a not so long hiatus.
So we are going to discuss about Arsenal getting into the first position before this international break. Now it's a break period about 10 days. So over to you, Anushka. What do you think like Arsenal run in this Premier League? After like the win 4-1 before already Arsenal lost to Sporting CP in the Europa. We are out of the Europa League, as you know. Then again to come
I
back.
think it's a great comeback, actually. I think as a team, they have come back really well. In the Europa, I think in the first leg and the second leg as well, I don't think that was their best performance. I felt some of the players needed some rest, and they have been playing like continuously. They didn't get much rest during this period, and that was one of the major reasons they couldn't perform really well in Europa. But yeah, shit happens. But they came back really well, and I enjoyed last match. I hope you have too.
Yes, I also enjoyed Saka is the only player from this whole
Oh
Premier League
yes.
to get 12 goals and 10 plus assists, like both double figures in this goals and assists in this Premier League. So like, and also Martinelli after missing that penalty.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Yes. He missed the penalty, true, but in the last match he was fabulous with Crystal Palace. That match was like, there's a song called Butter. So when I watched the match, that song kept playing on in my mind, like smooth like butter. That match was really great, and Arsenal played really smoothly. It was so easy for them. The way their formations, everything, their gameplay, it was really smooth. You remember that goal by Saka, the first one?
That Ben White
First
pass.
one, first one was Martinelli's. The second one, Saka's first goal for the match.
Yes, the
Remember,
assist of
like
Ben
that
White.
pass? Yes, that pass, that was great. That was really great.
Ben White played a great match
Ah,
at
he
RB
did.
position.
He did. That
So
was really.
like the players are also injured. What do you think? Like Saliba is out for several weeks, and like Tommy also will be going to a knee surgery. So like RB
Mm-hmm.
position, we don't have any backup as Cedric gone to Fulham on loan. So like only we know only 10 matches, like the 10 finals for Arsenal left, 10 final games. Hopefully, like and 3 games against the most tough competitors like Manchester City, Liverpool, and Chelsea. It's left.
City is a really tough competitor. I mean, we all know about Erling Haaland, right? He's performing like crazy,
He's superhuman.
and he is, and I keep looking at his records, and every morning I wake up and I look at a record by Erling Haaland. Like he has done this, he has done that, he has scored 5 goals, he has scored 3 goals. So he's something out of the world, and Man City is really tough. And Liverpool was not at the greatest in this season, but in the last few matches they have performed quite well. They defeated 7-0. They defeated Man U. So yeah, they're tough.
Yeah, so like I don't know, like what you take on the defenders getting injured. Like, will Rob Holding be able to hold the CB position? And Jacob Kier is like a young guy from coming from Syria, not so much experienced in Premier League. So our defense might get some lag. What will be the
It
perfect back
might.
four for you in this in crucial matches? Like,
I think the lineup that is going on right now, that's really, I think it's good. Now, see, injuries and these things are, I know they are like setbacks for the team, but one thing which is necessary is going with the flow. They get enough time for practice, and now there's a break. International break also is kind of like a setback because they're going
yes,
back to their own countries and they can't perform with the club teams right now. So they have to
that
play
matching
friendly
will
matches.
yes.
the environment, the niche has changed. So once they come back, it would be tough for them to set in this environment again. So all of these are setbacks, but I feel Arsenal can go along really well because so far they have played so well in PL, and let's hope for the best.
We have 10 matches, 10 finals to play. Hopefully, Arsenal performs well. And like
Let's hope.
you are talking about that butter play from Arsenal with Crystal Palace. So, like, what
Mhm.
was missing? I thought personally, like in sporting, like Martin Odegaard. Martin Odegaard is a like
Ah,
he
yes.
he is not a player with like he didn't get any goals or assists last match as far I remember, but
Hmm.
he's playing. He is the player like holds the ball. He often that quick feet passes and like he creates every opportunity though his own
See,
or
Odegaard has a presence, right? He's
yes,
a presence.
yes.
So
For him like like
getting assists and goals are not the only
only
goal
thing. Yes,
in
yes.
in a football match.
I
The
totally
presence
agree.
matters. The presence matters. The coordination, like the synchronization, the sync, that matters. So I think Odegaard really, yeah, he was missing.
For
So
Odegaard, like
one
Odegaard,
thing.
what do you think?
Hmm,
Like Arteta make his substitution like for that sporting match a bit late because like as it seems like Fabio Vieira was doing that role that Odegaard used to do, but
hmm,
Fabio Vieira is more suitable in that Zaka position. I feel not that Odegaard position. Odegaard position that attacking midfielder only on the top. Every time we see in that Crystal Palace match, even our number 9 that is Gabriel Jesus or Trossard whoever is playing the
hmm,
CS. So
hmm, hmm,
they are getting down, but Odegaard is in the top of the field being a midfielder. So Fabio Vieira was
hmm.
trying to do that, but kind of failing. And like Fabio Vieira is more from like creative from the back. I think like that thing by Arteta gone wrong. Like if a bit early substitution happened, like Odegaard comes a bit early, I feel like we had a match there. We could have won in the beginning
I
of
know,
the
but I think the one thing that Arteta has done, I think he was trying to experiment with the players. So a little bit of experimenting doesn't always go wrong.
yes.
I think at that moment it may be a wrong decision, but it may work in some other games. Like Arteta thought in Europa, Fabio Vieira was going to be a trump card, right? But it was unfortunate for the team that the team couldn't perform well. So one thing that I want to ask you is, what do you think about Fabio Vieira in the Europa matches, in the last two legs of the Europa match?
Fabio Vieira actually played for like Porto last season, and he have brilliant records. Like number of assists he scored, and the goals he created is fabulous. So that's why Arsenal bought him. But in this Premier
Mhm.
League thing, he is going back to Portugal and playing like first half he played. First league match with Sporting CP, he played fabulously because he is accustomed with that environment and all things. For me, like when it's back in Arsenal, like in the Emirates, like that thing that Odegaard's create with the ball holding and the quick feet, he's a bit kind of a Toni Kroos player. I felt like that. Like what Toni Kroos moves upward, okay, but he creates a lot. Like Toni Kroos and Modric is different player. So Modric holds the
Mhm.
ball. That what Odegaard does. But Fabio Vieira is kind of I think like sometimes in place of Granit Xhaka, Fabio Vieira came up right in the past matches.
Mhm.
That thing I thought like is the perfect suit, and I think Fabio Vieira needs to gain some muscles. Like he is very thin and he cannot duel actually. Every time he is just getting inside and like due to that, like the huge defenders is getting past. If he wants to get in the front, like Odegaard uses its feet fine. If you don't have your feet that much, we have seen Erling Haaland. Like he
Mm.
doesn't have that much skills like Kylian Mbappe or De Bruyne, any other player, big players. But
Ah, true.
so he plays with his strength, right? He covers like he plays like Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Like he have that
Mm,
strength. He
yes.
have that strength to push someone back. So if you want to go to that position, like either you should have that dribble talent or you should have to gain some power and weight. I think Fabio
Ah,
Vieira, Arteta will work Fabio Vieira. He have a long term contract with us. I feel so it will be fine
ah.
next season. But Like still now, I am.
I
He
agree.
is not that much ready to be an Odegaard substitute in a main team or something like that.
I
Like
agree with you.
Odegaard
I
is
agree.
irreplaceable. So like what I think, actually Emil Smith
Hmm.
is a great player, and Emil Smith Rowe like can be a replacement of Odegaard. But right now, after the injury, I didn't see that much of Emil Smith Rowe. Last season, Emil Smith Rowe performed very well.
Hmm.
So like he Arteta is trying him in the left wing position. I guess Reece Nelson will be leaving this season end. So I think like that's a strategy. Players come, players go, but team and the club remains, right. So
Yes, correct, correct. True.
let's hope for the best.
So let's hope for the best. I was going to say that only. Let's hope for the best. And now they're on a break. I'm going to miss the team playing together again. But I know. Let's hope for a even better comeback. And I hope let's. I think they will clinch the title this year.
Let's
I hope.
hopefully. I think
Fingers crossed.
the 7 matches, like the remaining 7 matches with the like the other teams must win, and these 3 matches, like with City, if they can win, and with Liverpool as well, and Chelsea being in a bit down form, but I cannot take Chelsea in a light way because Chelsea have players who can make the difference. So
I'm
not
sorry, I
Chelsea.
shouldn't say this, but the performance of Chelsea has been so down. I have even forgotten that there is a team called Chelsea in this PL. Oh my God.
Actually, what they have a new bunch of lot of players. It will take a bit time, but they have a really good team. And Sterling being injured
They
is
have a really good lineup, but I don't know what's wrong. They really can't perform well together. I don't know why this is happening, but Chelsea is not at the best this year.
right this year like the change of Tuchel and the new board members. I think that the same thing happened with Arsenal in the past when Unai Emery got sacked and Arteta came as a coach. Like we didn't believe Arteta at the beginning, and now like he only said one word: trust the
Mm,
process. And now see where we are right now. So hopefully, what will happen?
hmm.
Let's win. Let's don't talk about our other teams. Hopefully, Arsenal wins, and we are going into the
Yeah,
international break, and you will be watching in the
I'm
like
going to
Argentina.
miss them.
You will going to watch Argentina
Argentina,
game.
yes.
For me, like I am going to watch Portugal
Yes, of
games
course.
in the Euro qualifiers. Okay, we'll be back again if certain things comes up, and like Arsenal videos, for new Arsenal videos and for us discussing. Kindly subscribe our channel, like, share, and subscribe. See you guys in the next video. Bye bye. Bye Anushka.
Yeah.
See you again in the next
Bye.
video. Bye bye.
Yeah, see you too.